Hi there, this is a side-by-side review of my Christopher Ward 12 that I bought a couple of months ago now, I think. I've done a review of this already, I'll leave a link in the description. And this is a Tissot PRX, the original 40mm Powermatic 80, not the new 35mm that's come out recently, in the blue dial, same colour as the Christopher Ward. This is actually a gift that I gave to my nephew, but he's too young to wear it. That's why it's got the label still on it. But I used to own this watch for a while. And now I own the Christopher Ward on the right. And these watches are very similar. As you can see, a lot of people draw comparisons to them on the internet, and I finally got them together. I haven't seen my sister for a while, but she brought the watch, and I just thought I'd do a quick side-by-side review because people will be cross-shopping these. Prices are quite similar. The PRX is about £500–600, I think, and the Christopher Ward's just over £1,000, so they're in the same kind of ballpark. And they're very similar designs, as you can see, both integrated sports watches. Well, these both have the blue dial. They're coming in different dial colours and variants. Very kind of similar side profiles here. I'll drop some pictures in. Similar bracelets. I think the bracelet's probably where the difference is and where you get a bit extra for your money on the Christopher Ward is really quite apparent, because frankly, seeing them side by side, the dial of the Tissot is really nice actually. It's a lot more legible. There's repeat Christopher Ward logo motif on the dial does make it a little bit difficult to read comparatively. It's really not a problem at all. As you can see, the indexes and the hands are sort of quite highly polished and loomed, so that they do stand out quite well. But compared to the Tissot, frankly, the CW is a little bit harder to read. But aside from that, yeah, I'm a bracelet guy, and the bracelet on the Christopher Ward it's just better. You can see it's finished nicer. It's kind of thicker. Don't get me wrong, the Tissot is an excellent value watch, and it's one that I absolutely recommend for £500–600. Bracelet's not bad at all. It's pretty good. It's solid. It's not folded like some of the cheaper Seikos you get for, I mean, admittedly much less money. But that's kind of where a lot of the cost for this is, I think, is in the bracelet. It's just nice. So you can see it kind of really flows. It does surprise me to find out that some people don't actually like this bracelet. But nonetheless, the Tissot is pretty good. This is the kind of thing you really have to feel in your hands to appreciate. It's difficult with the CW. They don't have any shops, or maybe they've got a couple in London, but not many, so you can't really try them on. You can buy it and return it if you don't like it. They've got a returns policy, as long as it's not scratched, of course, etc. Whereas you can try the PRX on anywhere. So comparisons, like they're super similar, as you can see. I've kind of talked about the dial already. The hands look a bit cheaper on this. They're more basic. Hands slightly better finished, or more interestingly finished on the Christopher Ward here. Bracelet's the biggest difference, I think, really. Size-wise, they're really similar. So this is on my 7 1/3 inch wrist, I'm going to say. And that's the Christopher Ward. That fits me pretty well. It looks a bit bigger because it's closer up. That's the way of it always. And this is the Tissot. I haven't got the bracelet size for myself. It's got all the links still in for when my nephew grows up. But that is the Tissot. Like I said, it's about 7 1/3 inch wrist, so something between 7.5 and 7 1/4. Yeah, I mean they both fit well. The Tissot is a bit bigger actually. That's just, like I said, it's the 40mm. Out of the 35mm, so I can't compare the two. But the Tissot's got a slightly bigger dial opening. I think case design wise, obviously they take the measurements from the edges of the case. I think the Christopher Ward's got a slightly bigger case perhaps, or similar size case but smaller dial is what I should say. So yeah, this has got a screw down crown. This doesn't. I do like a screw down crown. It does feel more expensive perhaps. Crown guards are a matter of opinion. I'm not really sure I like them in this case, to be completely honest. I actually think I prefer the crown guardless design of the PRX. But clasps really similar, both butterfly. In fact, I thought that was the Christopher Ward when I was saying it. Yeah, the Tissot clasps really good. Yeah, nice positive feel. It's exactly the same kind of feel wise as the Christopher Ward. That's a nice sounding car. So yeah, that's kind of it really. It's like I say, you've got to play with them to appreciate any subtle differences there are. Is one worth more than the other? Yeah, I think so. As you can see, this case is a bit simpler. There's a lot more faceting and kind of interesting design and finishes on the Christopher Ward. But Yeah, I mean, buy whichever you like. You know, if you've got 500 quid, 600 quid, fine, get the Tissot. But if you want to spend a bit more, that's really not a problem. Get the Christopher Ward. And like I said in the past, if you've got 10 grand to spend, get a Vacheron Constantin overseas. It's not a problem. All great watches for the money. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Any questions, drop them in the comments and I will do my best to respond. Thanks for watching.